Hey there guys, this is Ultragrunt and we are back in the Long Dark doing the Whiteout challenge. Last time we got ourselves a little bit of a start out in Coastal Highway. We went to a couple of key places nearby to gather some supplies, and this time we're going to be heading further out, I think. So I'm just seeing if there's anything we can make at the moment. We do have a couple of lines and some hooks, so we could make a fishing rod, but we're not in need of it. What would it take to make a maple bow? Oh yeah, we need secured maple saplings and stuff. A bow would be pretty nice. Unfortunately, a lot of things we need to have ourselves some various tools, like the heavy hammer, and we don't have those. So yeah, so today, we're still in Coastal Highway, but I think we're going to go out to Pleasant Valley, maybe. Or maybe we'll go down to Desolation Point. I don't know. Either way, we're going to get a move on. Let's get prepared to go outside. It's still a little bit dark, but it is the morning right now. I have dealt with my thirst and stuff. Okay, it's still a little bit darker than I expected it to be. So I'm gonna just try and sleep a little bit longer. Just an hour. And hopefully it'll be light enough outside. Now, I do feel like I'm still carrying a little bit too much here. We do have a lot of cloth on us, so we don't probably need to be carrying. Actually, that's a thing. I should be able to repair my clothing. Let's have a look what would be best served for repairs. Probably the hoodie. It's actually light enough, apparently, for me to repair clothing. And it's worth our time, I think. Just to squeeze out that extra bit of warmth out of everything we can. I do think, though, I should get rid of some of the clothes that I don't need.
I could eat anything right now.
That should give us like a little bit of a boost on our warmth. Ooh, thermal underwear. If we repair that, that'll give us quite a nice little warmth boost. If it stops failing. There we go. I think we should be good here. It's definitely lighter now, so let's go out. Let's go up to the Firewatch Tower. Unless I want to finish up some of the buildings here, which could be a good idea. Let's quickly do this building, and then we'll go up to the Firewatch Tower. And then we'll go to the mine. That takes us to Pleasant Valley, I think. I think that might be the way forward.
That'll come in handy.
Ooh. I've never seen that can before. I should have looked at it a bit more. Soup. Oh, it's coffee, okay. Coffee's not one of those things I think will be all that useful to us, but we'll be sure to consume some of it, I think. Because we have got a lot of coffee. I don't think it adds give us as many calories, so maybe it's not worth our while to store. No, it doesn't give us any calories at all, so it's probably not even worth our while. That cup of herbal tea would be nice to hold on to for when we need it. There's plenty of wood in this area, so once we get further along in the list of things we need to find, we can probably come to...
I think I can use this.
This place, for example, or, you know, several other buildings around our home base where we can just break up loads of, like, things so we can get all our reclaimed wood sorted out. Because there'll be plenty around here to...
Where can I find something to eat?
To break up. Lots of chairs and tables and benches and stuff.
I need more of that.
A nice grape soda by the bedside to wake you up in the morning. Because why wouldn't there be? Don't think there's much else in here. So I think we'll move on. Now, I've got the flare out because I think at least I can scare wolves with it. Because we definitely want to keep the wolves away from us. Ooh, there's something in this pickup, I think. Oh, it's just cloth.
This stuff will come in handy.
Ooh, some nice fleece mittens, though. How do they compare? They're not as warm, unfortunately. Those jeans are better. Yeah, I should really get rid of some of these clothes that I'm carrying at the moment I don't need to be holding on to. Right, let's go up to the Firewatch Tower, if I remember how to get there. It should be up this road over here. I'm relying on the wolves being a bit, well, not as active in the daytime. They're supposed to be a little bit less alert during the daytime. Or less aggressive, I should say. So let's hope that stays true. Now, the other thing I could have done is gone down to the other little settlement along the road. I can't remember the name of it, but there's another one down the road towards Desolation Point, which could give us some decent gear. There is a trailer up this way. Oh, wait, no, it's there. That's the one I'm thinking of. It's pretty cold out here right now. But at least it's not a blizzard. Actually, I remember this place because I think the bear attacked me here once. During the hunted challenge with the bear. I think it was this shack. It may have been the other one. Yeah, I think it was the other one, actually. It was just like following me down the hill and then just it got me. One of the times. I wasn't too happy about it. Sounds like the wind's starting to pick up again though outside.
Just out of this stuff.
Lots of nice food. Some more boots. Some ragged jeans. I don't know how useful some of these things will be to us. Ooh. That's bright red.
This will come in handy.
Can I break this chair down? I think it's worth me doing so. Just so I can make my own fires. I'm not going to be holding on to reclaimed wood yet. I think we'll save that for once we are closer to finishing off our list. We have a drink.
I'd better find some water.
I might drink a soda actually, just to keep the calories up a tiny bit. Just so we don't start taking too much conditional damage. Real quick. No clover is type, so yeah, they're not better. Maybe I should just chuck them down or harvest them. All these, but we'll hold on to them for now. Don't need to harvest them yet. Oh, the weather cleared up while I was breaking up all the chairs. So if we keep continuing up this trail here, we should end up at the fire watchtower. There is a deer. But unfortunately, I can't do anything against it. Because I don't have a gun, I don't have arrows. Now if you do come across the gun, I may just turn around and come back to the gas station. Because that is going to be a good find. I think that's going to be one of the rare items for us to try and find. Do we come to a dead end here? Silent clearing. I've taken a wrong turn. Grab the mushrooms, we can make some tea out of those. Either for healing or for storing for our massive pile of food that we gotta get. That deer's doing its best. I need one more of these for a dressing. I may as well take them all. You're tired already? I guess I didn't sleep all that well. Or get all much sleep. Or as much as I thought I did. I'm actually going to take all this because we can make several dressings out of it then. We are weighed down already. Or almost weighed down. Actually, it's not all that cold at the moment. We've heard some wolves howling. That's not good. We do see a bear. That is the way up to where I want to go. We can avoid the bear. Because the bear really only comes after you when you are like too close. Because generally he'll just ignore you otherwise. I did hear the wolves howl, but I think that's down in the town. Maybe it wasn't during the hunted challenge when I got attacked by that bear. Maybe that bear just attacked me in a different playthrough. Maybe it was one of my survival attempts. Don't quite remember. We'll stay as far as we can away from him though. Not to provoke him. Don't need a bear attacking us. We're going to start freezing soon though. Which I'm not too pleased about. Got to keep an eye out for possible moose attack. If we see a moose, we need to just definitely go away from it. Because that moose will mess up our day quite badly. Now, I think we can climb up here to get up to the upper path. And I think we should have bypassed a bear by doing so. Indeed we did. So we got these little shacks here, these little hunter shacks or something. Don't exactly know what they are.
Fingers feel numb.
But we're gonna check these out. And then we need to go that way to get up further, I think. I am a little bit lost. But I do think we are heading in the right direction. With any luck, that bear will have moved on as well. So many cans of peaches. Lots of tinder there.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
No, you're not. We're gonna carry it all. Oh, nice, some firewood. We need some of that.
Just what I need.
We've got so much food now. Now the question is, do we knock out the food straight away? Which might be a good idea. Or do we carry on? Let's have a look at our weight right now. I'll eat this bad beef jerky here. Just so my guy stops complaining. We do have a lot of food on us right now, which is good. We've got a lot of peaches. These are probably taking up quite a decent amount of weight. Got this rancid rabbit meat, which we can drop if we get attacked by a wolf or a bear. We are carrying all these boots that we don't really need to be carrying. We'll switch to boots for some better ones. And we'll drop them ones because they're just taking up so much weight. There's beds here we can use if we feel a need to. I mean, we may have to because that guy's complaining about being tired. But this area is a good place to stop if we do get attacked and we need to rest up. I thought that little rabbit running towards me then was a wolf. I sort of panicked a little bit. That would have been something. Firelock. That weighs a lot, but that's going to be really good.
Could end up being useful.
I hope that would count. Dog food. I mean, if we need to, we can use the dog food for our stockpile of food. I'd rather treat ourselves to better food than that, but gotta go with what we've got sometimes. I guess I'll eat that moldy nuts and stuff bar. It would be useful to make some coffee.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Let me think about this. Does it track how much we got on us right now? I don't think it does. No. It only tracks what we've got back at the garage. It's too bad there's not a second list that will help us with that. Is it worth me going towards the tower? Just because I'm so weighed down already. I'm wondering if it's worth going to the tower now, and then going back and dropping off some stuff, and then us going up to the mine and stopping off there maybe for this episode. I can't really run at the moment. That's the only problem. So there's a path upwards towards the mine and the tower. I'm gonna hope the bear is not around this corner. Listen to all the different objects inside of my backpack right now. That's so cool. I'm a sucker for sound design. You just hear all the different types of gear inside the backpack while we walk. It's brilliant. You can also hear the snow is being stepped on heavier because of how much weight we've got on us right now. I hear something moving over there. I think the bear might be around the corner. I want to see. Yep. That's the bear. We can't fight off a bear right now. We're going to stay well away from that bear. We need a gun or a bow to take him down. Because unfortunately we can't fight him with a knife. I can't imagine what it's going to be like trying to fight a moose in this. I think you just run away from it. Because they will stop for nothing. So I've been walking for a little while here. I've probably edited out a chunk of just walking there. I'm thinking about actually... I'm thinking about going up to this this fire watchtower real quick. And then once we've done that, instead of going to Pleasant Valley this time, maybe I'll go down to Desolation Point. Because down there we could craft some tools. Down at the forge down there. But at the same time, if we go to Pleasant Valley, I found a heavy hammer over at Pleasant Valley quite a few times. So maybe that would be better. Not really sure. Something I need to think about before I do it though. It's one of those things I just have to commit to.
Damn.
One way or another. Hypothermia risk, but we should be there now, I think. Yes. Abandoned Lookout. Let's harvest these rose hips. I'm actually warming up apparently. Oh, no, I'm not. For a second, stood here. Yeah, it's exact spot. I'm warm. Feels like 1 degree.
Wait.
It's kind of hilarious.
Warming up again.
Man, look at that view. So I can't really stop and stare. So let's explore this tower. We can probably
feels like an empty pit.
Catch some sleep up here as well. I've just got to decide whether to go down to Desolation Point or go to Pleasant Valley. Here we go, it's a bit warmer in here. And I feel like we might not have really made a good choice coming up here. There is some mountaineering rope though, which will be useful. A hunting knife. We'll probably not be as weighed down as we are right now. Oh, nice, a flashlight. Rifle cleaning kit. Yeah, we probably won't be as weighed down as we are right now. In like a little bit, because we're gonna have to use some fire up anyway. We'll make a fire so we can warm up and also do various things. We do have an accelerant. I don't know why I don't just use it, because we don't need that for our end goal. Either way, once we've done this, we need to head back down to the gas station once we're rested up and stuff, so that we can drop off all of this gear, because we've got so much on us right now. It wouldn't make sense to go to Pleasant Valley or Desolation Point at this point until we have freed up our space. So we're going to use up the reclaimed wood. I think that would be a good choice. Use up a few sticks as well, just to get the heat output better. And we'll mess around cooking some stuff here. Let's cook the coffee. All of the cans of food we've got. I think either way we're going to have a sleep, because our tiredness level is really low at the moment. But once we do wake up, we can store this coffee on us and use that to help us out. I don't think the coffee gives me any calories, if I remember, but I'll double check it. We will melt some snow. Because we will need some more water here shortly. We can purify water as well, which is handy. We did start off with some water purification tablets. So, the coffee. It does give us 100 calories, which I didn't know. I thought it just gave us hydration and the fatigue reduced stat. Yeah, let's drink up some water. I'm gonna need to eat something to get some sleep. I think right now I can mess around shredding things that I don't need, because I've got a lot of clothing that I'm carrying right now that I do not need at all. So I may as well harvest it and sew up some of my clothing a little bit. Unfortunately, the fire went out. It's all over. It is pretty dark now. We're still quite heavily weighed down. It's more of a question what we don't need to be carrying. The logs are kind of heavy, but I'm going to hope that helps us out. Because I want to say they will help us with our wood supply that we need to have. Right, let's get some sleep. As much sleep as we can. We woke up to a green sky.
I need to find food.
Need to find food. Look how much food we've got on us. We'll have this soup. And then we'll make the journey back down to the gas station. And then maybe I'll get your guys' input for what we should go for next. Should we go for Pleasant Valley or Desolation Point? I'll try and have a poll up in the top right corner. But if I don't, just leave a comment and let me know what you think we should go, where you think we should go. I'm going to drink the coffee to slow down our fatigue a little bit as we climb back downhill. It is very cold. I want to say I can hear a bear coming, but I can't confirm it. Now I think we can climb down the mountainside here with the mountaineering rope. Too encumbered to climb. That kind of sucks. Well, looks like we're walking, boys. So while I'm walking down there, I will edit it out, and I'll see you down towards the bottom. So we're back down to the main road of Coastal Highway. Not sure where I've come out at. I think I took a different route on the way down. But I don't think we're too far away. I thought there's a wolf into our right. Keeping his car in mind just in case we need to go inside of it. The weather's starting to clear up a little bit now. It'd be nice to drop off all this stuff so we can actually sprint again. We didn't see the bear on the way down, which is good. So, we need to warm up and stuff, but first, let's drop off everything we don't need. So I've still fairly weighed down, so I'm trying to work out what's weighing me down. I'm not really sure. We've got all these, though. We can craft these mushrooms. We'll craft the dressings as well with this. Let's get everything out of our inventory that we can. We'll make fishing tackles. I think other than that, we've got everything we need out of that. Let's have a quick peek of our totals. We've got 4 0.1 out of 15 days. That firewood logs, I don't think added anything to our softwood, hardwood. So I might keep those and use them up. Rather than just leaving them in here. They'll serve me better, I feel like. If we carry them with us. Other than that, I'm not really sure what's weighing us down most. That mountaineering rope is quite heavy. I feel like the sticks and cloth shouldn't be as heavy as they are. That rabbit's quite heavy. Of all things. We'll put a couple of flares in. Other than that, I'm not really sure. So, before I end this, I think I'm going to go down to the coastal buildings, which are down to the southeast. So we're going to go down there before we end off and check those buildings out. I don't remember if we did this vehicle. I think we did. No, we didn't, because it's a search glove box. Okay. Well, we're going to carry on. So, this place is down that sort of way. Down towards where you enter Desolation Point. I don't think... I'm gonna move away from that wolf. I was considering checking out that house that the wolf is at. Unfortunately, it's in the way. I'm just going to try and keep my distance from him and move on. We do have the rabbit meat that we can drop if he does keep following us. But anyway, it's over there. There's like that coastline there. There's a few more buildings that can be there. You just gonna keep following me, wolf? You know you're going to catch me up if you keep walking like that. It reminds me of one of my interloper attempts where there was a wolf following me in Pleasant Valley while I was trying to find my way down into the main part of Pleasant Valley. I just kept doing this, and I managed to get away from it by jumping down a weird, like, little section. And he's still following us. To throw a rock or not to throw a rock? Might just end up annoying it. I find it fascinating that it's still following me. Normally it would have attacked me by now. There's something dead up ahead. Those crows are circling something. Ah, cool, there is a building. There is a chance that it can be, like, different buildings here. Random chance of, like, them all being there or one or two of them being burnt down, but it's good to see there's at least one. So we've not wasted our time. Go away, wolf. It's definitely into me, this wolf. Waterfront Cottages. There's the name of the place. I couldn't remember the name of it. But we're here now. So let's go in here. The wolf's not going to bother us. He's just being stupid. So let's have a quick search around this place. Some line, some wood matches. See if there's anything else that's worth our while. Ooh, a simple parka. I don't think there'll be a whole lot we need. Though I will drink one of those sodas. So we don't keep losing condition here. I'm not expecting to find a whole lot in here, but one or two things. Whoops. One or two things would be nice to have before we move on. We've got tons of matches that we don't really need at this point. Ooh, dusty condensed milk. Disinfectant. That'll be useful if the wolf does attack us. At least we've got a knife if the wolf does attack us, because we can stab him a few times to get him off of us. Finding plenty of matches though. I thought matches would be a bigger problem than they are. Ooh, cup of herbal tea.
I think I can use
decent
this.
Ski jacket. Nice. We've got some nice warm clothes now. Warmer than what we've got on right now. So we could be in luck here. We'll quickly check the upstairs. Because, depending on what our clothes are like, we could just stay outside for longer. We've been so cold. Some accelerant, that'll be useful. Keep throwing my rocks by accident. Decent dress shirt. Well, if anything, I'll just become cloth if I don't need it. Actually, speaking of, let's put my clothes on. So we've got a decent hoodie, but oh, it was on here. So we've got simple parka, and we've got decent ski jacket. So we'll put that on, and we'll put the simple parka underneath, because that'll be warmer than the vest is. That's pretty nice. Some pretty nice finds we got there. Got all this other stuff that we'll probably break down off screen or something, because we don't really need to be breaking it all down on screen. Keep throwing my stones. I won't bother with a ragged t-shirt. It's not really worth much. Curtain bed. Nice part is there is a lot of places we can sleep if we have to. That's pretty handy for us. Water bottle. Some bandages would be good.
I could use this.
Purification tablets, that's okay. No socks in the bath this time. I think we've cleared out this house, more or less. I could make double sure. Burn off a match and have a look. Make sure there's nothing that we've really missed. I don't think we did. But here we're going to be nice and warm outside now. Or warmer, I should say. Sewing kit. Might as well take that. Yep, looks like we got everything. What time is it? I will give this a quick... yeah, I think I'm going to make it so it can be better. Let me harvest this. And then try and repair that Parker. Just for that warmth bonus, because it's already pretty warm. But if we get the condition up a little bit more, it'll be pretty nice. What else have we got we can break down? We can probably break this down. Then let me quickly sew this up.
I'm weak.
So that's gone up by a good amount. Another 0.6 or 7 degrees there. That'll be good. That adds to the wind protection as well. Which is going to be useful when the blizzard conditions start coming in. Now we could do with something better than this decent hoodie at some point, but for now, that'll have to do. Everything else is looking pretty good at the moment. Pork and beans. Yeah, I'll probably just drink the sodas at this point, because the sodas are useful for a quick little bit of energy. A few calories, you know. Now, there was another building. Let's go and investigate that one before we go back. And actually, there's a car I want to check out, which is towards the entrance to Desolation Point. Because on lower difficulties, there is a chance for a rifle to spawn down there. So it'll be worth my time to have a quick look at that. Ooh, the lighting in here. I feel like this raw rabbit is probably... ooh, a lot of firewood.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
That raw rabbit was probably it's probably at 0% by now. I don't even know if you can use as a decoy at that point. Ooh, another ski jacket. It's not that much better than our current simple parka, so we'll hold on to it. You never know. If I get attacked by a wolf, it might get ruined anyway. My other parka. Fire log is not too useful for us. I'm actually gonna stick one of the fire logs in here, because he's not all that useful for us at the moment. We can't really use it for what we need. It doesn't count towards everything on our checklist, so I don't feel like there's any point in having it at the moment. Nice. So we'll hold on to the fur and cedar because we need those. Can I cook the ruined rabbit meat so I can use it as a decoy? I did cook it. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's moldy rabbit.
That'll come in handy.
Livable talk, that's pretty useful. Because sometimes these are... Oh yeah, that's loads warmer than my scarf is. Let's put that on. We look ridiculous. Plus it's nice having the ambience of the fire in the background in here.
Stuff will come in handy.
More matches. Imagine if they added overheating into the game through wearing too much warm clothing or being too warm in the house. But when you put a fire up to 40 degrees Celsius and You should be melting sat next to it at that temperature.
Better take this food.
Leather shoes, not bothered about those. A worn cotton scarf.
Could end up being useful.
Decent plaid shirt. That's cloth material, I think. Ragged sweatshirt. I'll see what that's like compared to some of the stuff we got in our lower layers. Decent sweatshirt as well. Ragged work pants. They could actually be better than the jeans.
This will keep the lamp
Light and
burning.
fuel, we need that. Stale chocolate bar. It's something. Painkillers and more soda. So many matches. Oh, nice, a bandage. Now, because I'm already way down, I'm not going to raid the toilet. So let's have a quick look. They're not in great condition. But if we harvest a few things and maybe fix them up a little bit, maybe they won't be so bad.
Gotta eat soon.
Oh yeah, we got that sweater, didn't we? Thin wool sweater, it's pretty good. The hoodie's okay. The hoodie's still better because it protects up against the wind. I don't really know. It's honestly not all that much better. It's hard to say what would be best to have. But we'll tear up one of these other sweatshirts that's like ragged. We don't really need that. The simple parka and the ski jacket are roughly the same. I guess whichever one weighs less, I'll hold on to. Oh yeah, the decent parka seems to weigh more. So let's harvest this and fix up the other ski jacket and put that one underneath. And let's repair it. Nice. Now that's nice and warm. Maybe that's what we've got to do here. Maybe we've got to optimize what we're carrying with how heavy certain items will be. Let's try repairing these ragged work pants, see if these are worth our while over the jeans. And we'll repair them a little bit. They are definitely warmer. It protects against wind as well, unlike the jeans. So maybe if we keep on repairing these, we'll be wearing these. Insufficient materials. Well, we can soon fix that. Oh, we need to make some light. Let's toss the other fire log on here. Because we've got one on the ground there we can use.
Alright.
There we go. Got a fire. Now let me double check things. I kind of want to just see if that rabbit is now... There it is.
I might have to drop some gear.
Apparently that's now fresh. Well, it's mouldy, but apparently that's okay to eat now. Even though it was at 0%, but we can use that still as a decoy, I believe. Yep, we can. Which is what we'll probably do. Right, let's repair these work jeans. Oh yeah, we need to get some curtain. So we can fix it up. Nice, so we got some good genes now. And our overall warmth is pretty good. Look at that. Doing pretty well there. Got some decent protection. Sprint's affected a little bit. But it happens. I'll probably just drop some of the stuff I don't need, actually. Some of the clothes, they're just going to take a wait. But it looks like it's dark now, and it sounds like there's a blizzard coming of some kind. Or the wind's picking up. So I think we're going to end it here, guys. But next time we'll go down to that car. And we'll decide where to go from there. Whether we're going to go to Desolation Point or to Pleasant Valley. That'll be down to you guys to decide. So, as usual, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll catch you next time for another episode of The Long Dark.